Hello, welcome or welcome back, whichever it is. Today I am going to be ranking the Taco Bell burritos. Now, last time I ranked the Taco Bell tacos, and if you haven't seen that video already, go watch it. I think it's pretty good. But today we're dealing with the burritos. We got 9 burritos here today, so let's get started. First up, we got our main burrito. We got the Burrito Supreme. Alright, now the Burrito Supreme is pretty bulky burrito. It's got a lot of food in it. It's got beans, beef, cheese, lettuce, sour cream, tomato, sauce, a whole lot of stuff. I've always, I'll just save my opinion for after I try it. Okay, so let's get into this. Yeah, never been a fan. I've never liked it. I don't like the sauce. I just feel like there's too much. So, if I'm giving this a rating, I would say, let's go with 4 out of 10. I don't like it very much. I don't think it's good. Alright, next one I've got for us is the Crispy Chicken Avocado Ranch Burrito. I would have done the ranchero one as well, but my location has run out of ranchero sauce, so this item is no longer on the menu with ranchero. But take a look at that. Looks pretty good to me. I'm gonna give it a try. That was good. Yeah. This time I also made sure that the food was warm. Because last time they were soggy tacos, which is my fault. I waited way too long to record. But that's good. Still warm. Still good. I gotta give it like, I'll give it an 8 out of 10. It's pretty good. If you like chicken, like fried chicken, would recommend. I personally have ones I prefer more though. Alright, next up, I've got the Cantina Burrito. I chose this one next because it's very similar to the Crispy Chicken Avocado Ranch Burrito. Only difference is the meat really, and it gets second sauce. So, let's see. Okay. That's good. Honestly, I think I would give that around the same as the avocado ranch burrito, which makes sense. They're very similar. I do kind of like it's better with the second sauce, but the fried chicken I prefer over the cantina chicken. So I would say like it gets 1+1 for the extra sauce, -1 for the other chicken. About the same overall, but still different. I would recommend. I think it's pretty good, and I think it's worth giving it a shot. Look at that. It's a pretty full burrito too, so. Moving a bit away from the grilled burritos I just covered, we got our next one, which is, what is this, what I grabbed? Oh, it's either a bean burrito or a 5-layer. I think this is the 5-layer, but I'm gonna bite into it to check. So, let's see. I was completely wrong. It is neither of those. This is a cheesy double beef burrito, and I love this thing. It's great. It's also one of our cheapest burritos. It's only, I think, $2.50 currently, and it's really good. You get double portion of meat, you get cheese, it's really good. A little life hack, by the way, if you're trying to get cheaper burritos. If you take one of these, add Chipotle, and ask them to grill it, it's basically a grilled cheese burrito. That's all you need. And it saves you like $4 if you don't care about the cheese on the outside. So that's a little tip for you, if you're watching this. Palate cleanser. Next we have, it's either our cheapest or our second cheapest burrito, and that is the cheesy bean and rice burrito. It's been quite a while since I've had this one. Very good value item. But yeah, let's dig in. Yep. It's good. It doesn't have a meat on it, which is a trait that it shares with only one other burrito, that being a bean burrito, which is why both of them are so cheap. But it's really good. The bean kind of like replaces the meat in a way, at least flavor wise, in my opinion. And the sauce, the creamy jalapeno sauce, is just really good in my opinion. I think it tastes great. So overall, I would recommend. I would say it is a lackluster burrito, but it is quite cheap, so I'm gonna give it a bit of points for that. I'm gonna go with a 7 out of 10. All right, next up we got the beefy 5-layer burrito. This used to be my personal favorite as a kid. Every time I would go to Taco Bell, I'd be like, Mom, 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 I want a 5-layer burrito right now. I need 4 of them, 4 of them. I was a very hungry kid. Weirdly enough, I was very light though. I was very skinny as a child, but story different for a different time. All right, I'm gonna try this now, see how it tastes. Again, it's pretty good. I feel like, I don't know. I feel like the double tortilla kind of makes it taste a little bit less flavorful than it would otherwise. And I'm not sure. I don't know. I always liked that as a kid, but I'm not really enjoying it right now. I guess I would give this another 7 out of 10. It's not as good as I remembered, but it's still quite enjoyable. And so I would still recommend, but it is a bit more expensive than I would recommend for other options. Next up, we got the bean burrito. This is one of our cheapest burritos. It's very popular. I see a lot of people order this. Typically older people, I'm assuming because it's easier on their jaws. I don't know. I've never gotten the hype, but let's see if I change my mind. Yeah, it's just not doing it for me. Like, it's not bad, but I just feel like it should be different, I feel like the sauce is just too much with how little ingredients there are, and the onion, in like a burrito with more stuff in it, the onion like helps enhance the flavor, but this just has beef and like cheese, and like, what is the onion adding there? Like, I don't know. In my opinion, it could be better. I would give this a 5 out of 10. It's not bad. I don't think it's gross or anything, but it's just like, there's so many better burritos. If, you're on a budget and you need a cheaper burrito, I would just say get the cheesy bean and rice burrito. It's basically just a better version. All right, second to last one, we have a very cheap burrito once again. This is a chicken enchilada burrito. I've only had this once, so I don't really remember how it tastes. But from what I can tell, it seems to be a pretty middle-of-the-road burrito in popularity. Not many people seem to gush about it. Not many people order it all the time. But it's not rare at all. I'll see it every so often. But let's give it a try. This is kind of a first taste test for me because I haven't had it in so long. But let's give it a try. It's just a sauce for me, man. I don't like the red sauce. I just don't. I don't think it tastes very good. Yeah, I don't know. And I don't know. The chicken's never been a favorite meat of mine, overall, especially like grilled chicken. This is not enough flavor, honestly. I'm gonna give it like a 4 out of 10. It's a bit worse than the bean burrito. Still not bad, but it's just, it's not great. You can do better. All right, I saved this one for last for a very specific reason. And if you're a big Taco Bell fan, you might know what it is already. Just because it is so popular. Like, this thing was like, no one cared about it like 2 years ago when I first started working there. But all over the place now. Everyone loves it. Every order, I swear, every order, someone's like, can I get this? Can I get this? And the item I'm talking about is the grilled cheese burrito. Personally, I always order it with steak. I just like steak. But the default version is the beef one, so that's the one I'm eating today. And I saved it for last because It is my personal favorite item on the entire menu. I love it. I think it tastes great. It is a lot of calories, but you know, I've never been one to watch what I eat, so probably should though. But let's dig in. Oh, let's go. It's so good. Damn. So I'm like really hungry. I didn't eat anything this morning. And it's like 6 p.m. So I'm pretty hungry. Man, that is so good. God. It's amazing. So good. Could not recommend more. It is a bit expensive, but if, like I said before, if you are feeling a bit budget conscious, and you're kind of like, I can't really afford like a $6 burrito, get the cheesy double beef, add the chipotle, get it grilled. The grilling part is completely free. You don't even get charged for that. So that's just add a little bonus. Honestly, I would recommend getting all your burritos grilled. I think it just tastes better that way. Keeps them warm. Yeah, I love it. Absolute masterpiece. 10. 10 out of 10. Perfect. I sound so fat right now. So that's what I think about all the Taco Bell burritos. You know, it seems like I was probably more negative to the burritos than I was the tacos. But that's a bit, you know, it's a bit facetious, okay? Because the tacos, they all taste relatively the same in quality, but the burritos I feel like have a lot more of a difference in how good they taste from one to the other. I personally still prefer the burritos. You know, it's just that it's a few burritos that I think are really good, better than all the tacos, compared to the tacos that I think are all just generally good, and then there's like the like not so good burritos. And you know, that's personal preference, of course. You know, but anything I recommended, I highly recommend. Like the burritos I gave good scores to, I gave them good scores because I think they're really good. Anything I gave like a 6 out of 10 or less, probably just skip it, unless you like it, in which case, have fun. But that's how I would rank all the Taco Bell tacos. Stay tuned and subscribe if you want to see the next video ranking all the special items. And if you don't know what that means, that's stuff like the crunch wrap, the quesadillas, the pizzas, the chalupas, the cheesy gordita crunch. And if you're interested in that, I would highly recommend that you subscribe and keep watching my other videos.